Okay guys, I just got my Windows 11 Pro. Okay, so I'll be showing us how to set this stuff up. Okay, how to set up Windows 11 Pro. So if you just got access to Windows 11 on your computer, okay, so just follow along in case you don't know where to start from. So I've gone to the start menu here. Okay, so by clicking on this start menu here, by the down, so you'll be seeing all these options. So when I got my computer new, because I just got this system new, so I was a bit confused because this particular view I've not seen it before. Okay, this particular view here now. So I was like looking at all these apps here, so I can see Microsoft Word, Edge, PowerPoint, Excel, settings, photos. So you can see settings here. Okay, so let's open settings, because that should be where you have to go first, at least to set some things, to set how your system will behave. Okay, so let's click on settings, just a single touch. Okay, so you can see here, so this is my own settings. I've like configured some things here, so you can see the system. I've gone ahead to change my system name by changing it from the desktop to StandyMat. Okay, so you can see, so you can click on this rename here, and then you rename your computer. After you have done that, they will ask you to restart it if you want to, or restart later, so that the update can take effect. So that's that about renaming your system. Then going by the system here, you can see other options here like display. So if you want to change some settings about your computer display, the brightness option, you can increase it to 100, you can decrease it to 0, like this. Okay, I like putting mine at 50, like this. Okay, night lights, in case you want that, you can just turn it off, turn it on like this, and then if you not want it, turn it on, off, sorry. Then this use HDR. So if you know about what this stuff will be doing in your computer, please drop it on the comment section for us all to learn about this new Windows 11. Okay, so scrolling down, you see so many other options here, like scale, display resolution, orientation. So all these stuffs, I don't think they are necessary for me, but if you think they are all necessary for you, you can just like play around them. So let's move to Bluetooth and devices by the left menu here. So you can see I've already added one of my my Samsung phone. I've connected it to this system via Bluetooth. Okay, so you can see that here. So I've done that. And then devices, if you want to add your phone device, you can do that by clicking on add device. I've added my own phone here. Okay, so if you want to do yours, just click on this add device here. Okay, they will ask you Bluetooth, wireless. So if you want to connect your phone, if you want to connect your maybe you want to link your phone to your computer, you do that by on this particular section that says phone linking. Okay, so you just open it and then update the app in case your own app is not updated. Update it from the Microsoft store. Okay, it's free. And then connect your phone to your computer. Okay, so this one is for camera. If you want to make some changes about your camera, then the mouse, touchpad. So you can see this is where to do all these things. If you want to like configure how your touchpad will be working, how your cursor speed will be going, like this is my cursor, this stuff here is my cursor. So if you want to increase the movement, you can just like drag this thing to the right like this. If you want to decrease it like this, to be moving slowly like this, you can see it upon all the push I'm giving it. So let me leave it to the center 5. Okay, so so these tabs, this scroll and zoom, so these are three. This one is a 3-finger gestures. If you want to turn it on, you can turn it so that you can use your 3 fingers. You can see what it's doing here by clicking on the drop down arrow there. So you can see what it's doing there. Switch apps and show desktop. That is what, if you use 3 fingers, it will do this particular thing now that says switch apps and show desktop. Same thing with these 4 fingers, it will reveal switch desktops and show desktop. So they all have different functions. Okay, so if that is what you want to also configure, you do that there. Then network and internet. So you can see I'm already connected to my Wi-Fi here. Okay, I'm using my pocket Wi-Fi here, so you can see that my Wi-Fi is on. So if you want to turn yours on, this is where to do that as well. I'm not using any VPN, mobile hotspot. If you want to share your internet connection with another device, then all these ones are not necessary for me. Okay, so if you find them useful, you play along them, you play with them. Personalization, I didn't do anything here when I got mine. When I started setting my own up, I'm not sure I did anything here. Okay, so but here you can set something like your background, your system's background. If you want to change the background of your system, that is this place, this blue space here, that's this where this HP, you should know what your desktop background is now. So this is where to change the background if in case you want to add any picture. Okay, then themes, colors, lock screen. Okay, so all that you can do that here. Then coming to apps, then you see the apps that are on your phone and how to configure them, so on your system. So apps and features, open this one, then you see the available apps on your computer. Okay, so you can see choose where to get apps, you leave it at anywhere. I'm not sure I did anything here, I did not do anything here. Okay, so let me go back to the personalization. Okay, apps, so we are back to account. Okay, so here now you can configure and then like connect your Microsoft account if you have one. Okay, you can connect your Microsoft account like I did. Okay, so this is where I configured mine and added my own account, and then from here you can see your account information. So they are personal and I may not be opening them. Okay, so time and language, if your system came in with the wrong time, you can set things up here. Date and time here, just scroll down and then set time automatically. Okay, just switch it on and then your time will be resetted according to your location. Okay, so that is it for date and time. So there's no big deal on this one. So gaming, I didn't do anything here because I'm not a gamer. I'm not a fan of game. I don't play games like that. Okay, accessibility, I am not sure I did anything here. I didn't do anything here. Privacy and security, just like the name is privacy and security. So there you can choose your system password. I think also add your fingerprints. I think this is where I was able to add my biometrics. I think this is where I was able to do it. Windows security, find my device. So if you want to add your security stuff, maybe you want to add your fingerprint, your what is it called, your pin. If you want to add pin, the fingerprints on your own case, I don't know, but my own system came with fingerprint option. So if you can just do that by going to your account here, go to your account and then you scroll down. Then you see sign in options here. Sign in options, you can see it here, sign in options. So here now you can decide to do facial recognition, okay, and also fingerprint recognition, pin, security key. All these things are security options available on my own computer. I don't know for your own computer, but this is what I can see here. Okay, so I've set mine up, so you can also do the same thing on your system if you need that. So Windows update, in case you want to update your Windows, so you can do that here. When I got my own system, they were asking me to update mine. I was seeing one red icon down right here, okay, on the taskbar by the right, just this side that battery used to be. Okay, so I clicked on it and landed myself here. I had to update. Okay, you can see last checked today 7:35 p.m. so my system is up to, my Windows is up to date. Okay, so that is how to go about settings on your Windows 11 Pro. Okay, so that is what I'm using here. Just make this video for those of us who may not be conversant with how to go about using it. So for the sake of the shortness of this video, I will be calling it a day. Okay, so if you have any other question that is confusing you about Windows 11 Pro, please, you can drop that on the comment section so that we can look into that. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel and also like my video and drop comments as usual. Thank you.